With breaking news on this Friday night, the world's eyes, quite literally, are on New Hampshire, where presidential candidates Donald Trump and Ron DeSantis are just about to hold dueling rallies here in the Granite State. Former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley is already on stage for her evening rally. Obviously, we're going to listen to all of the rallies. If any of the candidates make any major news, we'll bring it to you as it happens. With that, we welcome you to the fairest show on television from the beautiful and snow-covered campus of St. Anselm College in Manchester. First tonight, we begin with quiet confidence. It is really the only way to describe Nikki Haley during our interview with her today. We sat down with her and New Hampshire Governor Chris Sununu, who is supporting her and staked his political capital on her. You're going to see that whole interview in a moment, including some of the toughest attacks yet that she has landed on Donald Trump, and that's important. Because if you care about politics, if you care about America, no matter where you come down on the political spectrum, the next 4 days are going to effectively decide if we as a country get a choice other than Trump and Biden. 75% of Americans want somebody else. This is the best chance America has in New Hampshire for someone else to have a chance. And it's a very different picture here than what we saw a week ago tonight heading into Iowa. The polling average from our partners at DDHQ shows former President Trump leading by 10 percentage points, and there is reason to think that Nikki Haley has the momentum. Mr. Trump is expected to speak at any moment, along with South Carolina Senator Tim Scott, who is going to endorse him. Scott is going to endorse Donald Trump today. We heard from Scott as he headed out with the former president. Kelly Meyer is covering the event. She joins us live from Concord. Good evening, Kelly.
Hey there, Leland. Well, as you were talking about that, it's hard to believe that there is another option, besides Trump, as you see this crowd that is out of his rally here tonight, wrapping around, looping around this parking lot. There are about 400 or 500 people waiting out here, and they're going to start heading in here shortly. We're still seeing cars coming in. But, it really seems like this Trump effect is really just as strong as ever. Take a listen to this.
We need to keep America first. I think that that's gotten so lost, and Donald Trump's the only one that can do it.
He's actually done something that has never been done before, and that's take care of the American people.
I believe he's the real-life Tony Stark. We should just call him President Iron Man.
This MAGA machine you're seeing an example of here tonight, Leland, and I've been asking folks as we've been out on the trail, is his support stronger than what we saw back in 2016 when I was covering him then to now 2024? And they say it's only growing stronger and stronger, and you're seeing that result here tonight. This is bigger than anything I think we saw out in Iowa there, Leland.
Yeah. Certainly anything we saw in Iowa, not the major 10,000-person rallies that we've seen from President Trump in the past. We understand one of those is coming up tomorrow. Kelly, thank you. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.